Welcome back to the deep dive. Right, the new Premier League season is finally here.
That feeling, yeah. Nothing quite like it.
Exactly. And we're kicking things off today by really getting into Manchester City's opener against Wolves. There's always this massive buzz around the start, isn't there? New players that hunt for early points.
Absolutely. And we're going to look beyond just the result today. Think of it more like mapping out the strategic chessboard for this first match. We'll look at key lineup choices, maybe some surprising absences, and those historical patterns that, well, they often tell a story early on.
Okay, perfect. So let's get straight to it then. Pep Guardiola's first lineup of the 2025-26 campaign. And right off the bat, some pretty interesting decisions here.
Definitely some talking points.
We've got three big summer signings straight into the starting 11. Tijani Reinders, James Trafford, and Ryan aït-Nouri.
All making their debuts. It's a bold move.
And aït-Nouri, I mean, talk about a storyline, making his City debut back at Molineux, his old club.
Yeah, that adds a bit of spice, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Adds a fascinating layer right away. But, what's almost as interesting is who isn't starting.
Right. The absences.
Yeah, Ederson, for example. He's out with gastroenteritis. And it's worth saying this is illness, not transfer rumors flying around. He's still the number one.
Okay, good to clarify that.
And then there's Phil Foden. He traveled, but he's got an ankle injury keeping him out of the squad today. Plus, Rodri is still working his way back to full match fitness. So he's not starting either.
So missing some really key players there. Your main keeper, a top creative force, and your midfield anchor.
Exactly. And that immediately poses tactical questions, doesn't it? How does Guardiola adjust?
Yeah.
Especially on day one, gives others a huge chance.
It's always that early season unpredictability, isn't it? Even for a team like City, a stomach bug can change the whole plan.
Yeah, exactly. The best laid plans.
But speaking of reliable forces, we have to talk about Erling Haaland on match day one.
Oh, yeah. The fast starter.
His record is just remarkable. Scored in all three of his previous opening games for City.
And his record against Wolves is particularly strong, too.
8 goals against them already. I mean, if you're Wolves, how do you even begin to think about stopping that? Is it even possible on day one?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? What makes him so effective so early? Is it physical preparation, tactical positioning, or just, a psychological thing? He seems to thrive right from the off.
Whatever it is, it works.
And look, Haaland's individual brilliance kind of fits into City's broader opening day history, too. Their record in the first match is, frankly, incredible. They've won 13 of their last 14 opening league fixtures.
13 out of 14, wow.
And 7 out of 8 away from home. It's dominance.
And that contrasts pretty sharply with Wolves, right?
It does. Wolves have actually lost their last 4 opening league games in a row. And City, well, they just tend to perform really well in August generally. It's almost like a built-in advantage.
And it seems the opposition camp is very aware of the challenge. Wolves manager Vitor Pereira and their new signing for Lopez, they've been quite open with their respect for City.
Yeah, I saw those comments.
Lopez calling City one of the best teams in the world. Pereira saying Guardiola is maybe the best manager in the world. High praise.
Definitely. And that level of respect, especially on opening day, it creates an interesting dynamic psychologically.
How so?
Well, it's not just politeness. It can mean the opposition approaches the game with maybe extra caution, perhaps a very disciplined defense, or it could almost intimidate them slightly.
I see. So that respect can cut both ways.
Exactly. Both teams want to set a marker down for the season. That acknowledgement of City's quality just raises the stakes, makes it potentially a really tense tactical affair.
So it really is a fascinating mix converging on this one game at Molineux, isn't it? You've got the new players, these tactical adjustments forced by absences, Haaland's form, and these strong historical trends.
It all comes together, a perfect storm for an opening day clash.
Absolutely. It sets the stage brilliantly.
Which leads us to the final thought, really. When you put all that together, the new faces getting their chance, the key players missing, the weight of history, what single factor do you think will ultimately be the most decisive one in this match? Something to ponder as the season gets underway.